Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are back in something that feels way overdue. We are back in a weekly racing evlog story. Y'all, it has been way too long. We've had so many recording issues. It's just amazing to be able to be back. We are going to be heading down to Richmond Raceway to continue our Whelen Modified Tour journey for the second race of the season. We won down at 5 Flag at the season opener, so I'm feeling really confident for this year and really hoping that we can continue that momentum. Another thing that I did want to bring up is I believe that the partnership with IK9 will be coming to an end soon because I think we'll actually be putting our own brand on the car that I've been thinking up and actually thinking of starting. So that IK9 may not be there for too much longer, but again, they've been a great partner for a handful of years, and just really excited to be able to leave it on good terms and see what else we can put on board. Let's climb up in. Ella's ready, of course, fired up. All right, let's take a peek here. Got 10 hours to go down to Richmond. It's going to be a good drive overall. Let's get ourselves rolling here. Man, I can't remember. Hold on. What did I end up making? Whoop, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. No, that's just that. There we go. I was like, what? How do I reset the trip? But it should be a really good drive down there. The weather is beautiful. The weather's beautiful down at the track as well. So I'm very excited about that. Got to swing, to swing, to swing to get on out of here. But yeah, we've got a lot of racing news for us to come up on, and I will be sharing that once we get going. I can't even remember what I used in the last video, so forgive me if some of this is a repeat. Of course, Ella's in the way, but gotta kind of trust in the process here. Thank goodness for nobody coming. Get this Peterbilt out of there. But yeah, so let's talk really quick. Then usually it's like this. We'll jump around and you guys will be able to see it, but let's talk really quick. So as you know, we're doing the Whelen Modified Tour this year, as well as doing the Arkham Menard series. Now, the Whelen Modified Tour is our primary tour that we're going to be a part of. Force feedback has gotten a little wonky. See that steering wheel bouncing back and forth? Ooh, that's going to bug me. We're going to have to work on that. And brake sensitivity's off. When you get all those updates, it can really screw you up. So, yeah. So, the Whelen Modified Tour is going to be our primary tour, but we are going to be doing some ARCA races here and there on the East, West, and the main tour. But our biggest thing that we're actually going to focus on is our weekly racing at Stafford. I think that's going to be the most fun that we can have. And I'm really looking forward to this season. Great bunch of guys. And I do hear after a couple races, we are actually going to be incorporating heat racing. Now, that's really exciting to me because any extra time on the track, I hate single car qualifying anywhere that I see it. In NASCAR, you know, the higher levels, I think that's fine. I think that's actually important to make sure that you have a good enough amount of people in the field that don't wreck out in a heat race. So that I can understand. But any hometown track, I swear, needs to be heat races. So hoping for that. Very excited about that. Sorry, excuse me. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've had to actually sit here and talk at a microphone. I'm rusty. But, so yeah, that's some of our racing news that we're going to have. We had some issues, as people may see coming up here and there, of footage either being lost or iRacing wasn't giving us custom skins. You know, we had some issues that we had to try to get past, and I'm really excited to be back and being able to make these vlogs for you guys. But we got a long way to go, so I probably won't bore you too much. I just wanted to give you like an update of like, this is why we had the issues, this is why you haven't seen them for a while, and that's why you're seeing so very many all at once. But yeah, down to Richmond we go. Let's have a good drive, and we'll see you guys when we get closer. 9 hours to go. All right. We are getting closer and closer to our destination. We had a really interesting road work back there. That's why you see nobody on the road with us. Let's just say, you know, the old Vine, you know, road work I had, I sure hope it does. Well, this one didn't. Yeah, it was gone. This is a very clear sign that I need to update the map here in American Truck Simulator. But yeah, we are in Virginia, everybody. I think we're going to get probably nailed at this way station. Yep, knew it. Knew it. I knew we were going to get caught. Everything's fine. We got everything legal. It's like I was making such good time. It would have been nice to be able to get there early to get a, you know, better parking spot. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's pull on up. Stop here. I like how the sign's in the wrong direction. Yeah, I know how to go through a truck inspection. Thank you. Yay! Ignore the wait, because that's not even close to correct. But, seemed painless. Now time for us to jet back out on the highway. Our exit's in just in a little bit. We're going to take out, we're going to go the east side of Richmond to get ourselves into the track. I think it's going to be the easiest. Try to get ourselves up to speed here before we try to merge. Don't give us a lot of room. At least we were able to get up to 50. Crank through the gears as much as we can. Again, she's still new. Only 25,000 miles on her. Really can't complain there at all. I wonder if that's why it gave us such a long distance. I swear when we looked before, it was like, it's going to be 900 miles. And I'm like, that's not right. It's more like 5. It is. There's a big gap in the road. But no, it's been a beautiful drive, and I'm really excited for the Whelen Tour this year. I love the Whelen Tour. It's my favorite one to watch. Always has been. And it's because it keeps my attention more. You know, I love going to a cup race and going to a truck race especially. But again, it's, you know... Huh. They're working on the side of the road. That's cool. It's sometimes it's hard for it to keep my attention. Like, if I'm there in person, I'll watch every single lap. When I'm watching on TV with the broadcast that feels like recently has been very subpar broadcasting, you know, wheeling races always just go, go, go. So it's really cool to be able to be in the car now and see what we're made of. And plus, I love driving a modified. That's why it's like my go-to for everything. Most of our races this year are in modifieds. We are looking at possibly something different for the winter series. We're still going to have the super late models, but they're going to be spread out a lot more. And we might be doing a Legends car little tour down in the Carolinas areas and going to a bunch of different spots down there, which is going to be awesome. Couple events I'm looking forward to. I'm really excited to get back to New Hampshire Motor Speedway with the wheeling guys. We were in second last year before we went into the pits, and some of the adjustments we did were just not good. So I'm hoping to at least redeem. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. To at least redeem myself in my home state. We're also, in place of Claremont, we are also going to Oxford Plains. Now, I'm so excited to go here because it's one of the only places in iRacing that gives me that hometown feeling. I'm excited to go back to Hickory. We're going back to Hickory in place of Monadnock in the Whelen Tour. I've actually had an opportunity to actually put a sponsor on the car and run a weekly Hickory race. Again, it's just not it's not near my home track. That's why I picked Stafford. Stafford is at least an hour away, so it makes more sense to me. Yeah, see, yeah, you see that? We've come up upon a couple of these. Huh. Will it completely crash our game? or will we be able to go nicely over it? That's the question. So what you do, and I got to break the fourth wall here of the evlog series because I'm taking notes because obviously I need to fix this. Let's see. Here we go. It's saved. Here we go. Uh-huh. All right. So that was our road not working up ahead was that. Except it was much larger, like you couldn't see the other end. So I'm assuming with the rescale that they've done and the map has been updated for American Truck Sim, they've shifted parts of the states. So going pretty much everywhere, we've probably got different stretches and weird things. So I'll work on updating that. I can't guarantee it'll be done by the next episode, but we'll see. Still love it. All right. So we should be pulling in up here. So Richmond, since it is one of the smaller tracks, we will actually unload in the pit area and park the trucks out in staging. Where's the entrance here? Okay, no trucks here. Okay, I know the layout. I got it. So we gotta go down here and check in, and then that'll get us in. Anybody good? Gonna do a nice, long, sweeping pull in up here, just like that, and then, yep, the track entrance is gonna be up here on the right, so obviously we look like we're in the right place because of the giant holler that's coming through. Alright. We'll go into staging for track unload, and then we will get ourselves all settled here. So let's go find a good spot. And let's park ourselves up. I'd like to be all the way at the end, but then that'll just cause more trouble trying to get out, so. Alright, let's climb on out. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, that's not bad at all, to be honest. Ooh. Feeling like I was tall for a second. No, this'll do. I wish I was a little bit further over. This will be a little bit tight getting out, but again, this is just for getting everything unloaded and bringing it to the track. So here's our staging area. Oh, it's actually, these are pretty tight spaces. But, yeah, we're going to get ourselves rested and get ready for practice and qualifying in the race tomorrow. So we will see you guys fresh and early in the morning. All right, I know it may not look any different, but it is. We are currently, what time is it? 8 a.m. They are allowing us to unload the cars now and get them down onto the track, so that's the plan. I just realized I got some nice digs back here. That's nice. The cabinets and everything. Awesome. All right, we're going to walk Ella. We're going to get everything unloaded, and we're going to head outside for some practice. All right, it is time to get ourselves unloaded. It is a very cool day down here, so the track is going to be pretty grippy. We've been here at Richmond before. We've had really good luck in the super late models tour that we've done, and not so much in the trucks. So we're going to see if we can find a fine balance, but let's get ourselves unloaded and let's see how we do in practice. right, practice. Not bad. Actually feeling really good with the car. There's actually seems to be like a perfect amount of grip. Usually we're pretty loose coming out of 4, but it actually feels really, really good. So I'm really confident for qualifying and just really hoping to keep that momentum going. Yours truly on the pole, feeling just so good about it. Just finished getting our pictures done for the Whelen and the Snoko Award for the pole. Maybe the tools is there, and it just feels good. It feels good to, this is giving me good signs for the race. So the race is a little bit later. We're going to make sure that we're all settled, and we see you guys after the race. And there you have it. Victory for us here at Richmond. A big, huge smile on my face. Like, really a big smile on my face. Feeling awesome. That was definitely the motivation that we need. That is 2 in a row here for the Whelen Modified Tour. And I'm tickled to death. That puts us at such a high lead in the back-to-back. I don't want to dominate the series, but it always feels good. So we're all packed up. It's time for us to head home. It was an amazing, amazing race weekend. Our next race is, oh God, it's over a month away, and we're going to be at Dover with the Arca Menard series. So, yeah, I can't complain at all. I'm super excited about it, and we get to go home and add another trophy to the Wheeling Closet. I think this is win number 4 or 5 in the series, so that's just awesome. That's all I have to say is that's just awesome. We'll get here. We'll get that light on. We'll get ourselves backed out. Let's actually roll down the window so we can actually see. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you enjoy what you saw, we do try to get a video. Whoops. Pull that. We do try to get a video out here every single day. I know that hasn't been the case lately because we've had a slew of technical issues, but I promise we're trying to get back to that. And definitely a lot more racing coming. A lot more of these evlogs too. It's going to be a good time. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one. And we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.